Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Hawks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Bulls. They're in the 6th position.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a 5-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And, Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken 4th in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy, Brent, on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan. In at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young is out there with Murray, and it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. And here's Young, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Collins trying to break free. Basket counts.
And the balance that Trae Young has. I mean, you can knock him offline, but hard to knock him off his focus.
Ball, the pass to Levine. And stolen by Hunter. Step back shot. The shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Five on the clock. Here's DeRozan. Okongwu grabs the board. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And finished off by Collins.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Horford with the screen on Young. Ball with it. Okongwu covering. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hunter against Levine. And that one's good. Hunter.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Outside Williams. Back to Horford. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Young. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And Okongwu slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Ball dishes to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Murray outside. Collins a screen on Levine. Young from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Floats it up for Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Nikola Vucevic.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
4 on the clock. DeRozan for 3.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Collins a screen on Levine. Here's Murray driving inside.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Young. Again, the Hawks score.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks Dancer.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. Some impressive play from him over the last month. Second in steals And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals, he's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. Pass to Levine. Picked by Horford. And Levine, here we go. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Young finds Hunter. And he drives in. And it goes down 2 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Levine. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Horford against Murray. 4 on the shot clock. It's good. Horford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Looking at that opportunity, Al Horford thought about it, took it, cashed in.
Young passes to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Murray. Young with the ball. Now defended by Levine. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And that one falls for Collins. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Young dishes to Collins. Young with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. A nice shot by Young.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And White kicks to Levine. Back to White. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Horford. Rebound by the Hawks. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Hunter. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Bulls trail by 19. Now White, a 20-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
go for a different look here. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Okongwu. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Murray. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trae Young. Chicago also making some changes. Collins checked in for Horford. Johnson comes in for Williams. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Zach LaVine. So it's Atlanta now. It's a 16-point game. Schroeder with the ball. 8 points his last outing. Back to Huerter. 6 on the shot clock. Hit by Bridges. Going inside. And he dunks it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's DeRozan. Bridges with the board.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the rejection by Collins. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Collins kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Collins. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Collins has got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
White wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 17. Hawks passing it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Bridges.
Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
And he's good on the second. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 18. Outside DeRozan. The dish now to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. A terrific shot on the turnaround. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Bridges with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. This one for 3. Huerter, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. It's a 16-point game. White finds DeRozan. To the paint, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Now here's Schroeder.
2 minutes.
Here's Bridges.
2 minutes.
Collins grabs the miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
White the pass to DeRozan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Assist goes to.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
Now here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by DeRozan. Down low, Collins. And it's in there.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Schroeder passes to Huerter. got a piece of it.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Jalen Johnson.
Here's Bridges. No good again that time. Bulls trail by 10. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Johnson. Passes it to Bridges. The shot comes out. Good D by Johnson. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. White dishes to DeRozan. Collins, a screen on Bridges.
DeRozan.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Herter passes to Schroeder. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. And Chicago shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And DeRozan kicks to White. Pass to Horton Tucker. Outside DeRozan. Collins setting the pick for DeRozan. Good D by Johnson.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Schroeder outside. Back to Herter. The tray. No good on the shot. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Atlanta. They lead by 8. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Bulls trail by 8. Murray out there with Trae Young. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young against Ball. There's the drive. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
The first one falls.
And Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
Good on both. Atlanta leading by 6. Young finds Murray. Hunter on the wing. Johnson with a screen on Williams. From 13, shot clock at 5. The kick out to Young. Trying to get open is Johnson, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Johnson. Young's got 12 points in the game. Ball feeling it out a bit. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. No good. Shot missing. Young against Levine. Young inside. And no good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. In the corner, it's Hunter. Takes a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Murray against Levine. Williams a screen on Murray. For three, Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. It's tipped. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. The Hawks again can't hit. Bulls trail by 9.
And Al Horford, a veteran big man. He's been doing it as long as anyone in the NBA.
And the seamless transition, GA, to where he is in his career, this self-awareness of moving team to team, but bringing both your competitiveness and your culture along with you. That's the reason Al Horford continues to put on an NBA jersey.
Offensive rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Williams, a screen on Hunter. Johnson in the corner. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Murray. 9-point game his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter. And that shot looked nice.
Horford with a screen on Murray. Here's Levine. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Okongwu dishes to Young. Williams with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Ball against Young. Now here's Ball. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Now Johnson. Following Al Horford's three-point attempt.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Bulls trail by 14. Chicago calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing. Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Murray. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging 17 points per game, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Williams passes to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to Ball. Over Young. And again, Chicago. No good.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Wide open look here for Murray. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. Bulls trail by 17. Outside Ball. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. To the middle. To halt the run. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Young left side. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Levine against Murray. Outside, Horford. Clock at 6. Inside, here's Horton Tucker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Horton Tucker's got his first basket.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Atlanta.
Okongwu kicks to Hunter. Into the lane. And that one goes long. Bulls trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Horford sets a screen for Levine. Murray with the defensive effort.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
He dishes it to Young. Collins a screen on Ball. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the night. Ball dishes to Levine. Crosses over. Not going to go that time. And the Hawks with possession. This run now up to 13-2. Hunter finds Young. Collins with it. Collins setting the pick for Murray. Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. Murray outside. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers. Heads, your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Okongwu. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Murray. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trae Young. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Horford. Johnson comes in for Patrick Williams. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's White in for Zach LaVine. Collins kicks to White. Pass to DeRozan. White setting the pick for DeRozan. Driving to the basket. And they pick up 2. DeRozan's got 6 points.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Herter passes to Schroeder. Bridges a screen on Ball. And the wide open shot from Reddish. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Hawks lead by 18. Schroeder against Ball. Here's White. Kicks it out to Collins. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 18. Collins finds Schroeder. Lobbed up there for Collins. And the rejection by Collins. Schroeder against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Collins setting the pick for Ball. 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Collins.
Well, he's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Both good from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Schroeder against Ball. Schroeder dishes to Reddish. Kicks it out to Schroeder. No good on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. White looking around. Collins against Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Collins. And he makes both free throws. So it's the Hawks now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. To the inside. And it's White missing. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. They lead by 14. Schroeder against White. And here's Schroeder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
This is why Schroeder has the ball in that situation. If the pick comes, he knows how to capitalize.
They grab their own miss. Collins. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Herter passes to Schroeder. Jacks up a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, Ball. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Reddish. Over Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls. In the third spot, the Hawks.
Yeah, both teams on fire right now, shooting lights out from long range, and also great ball movement, I think, enabling them to create those terrific opportunities.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting one.
And that one falls for Bridges.
I tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
Now here's White. He has 5. Collins a screen on Bridges. White drives in. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Schroeder. Back to Collins. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 19. Ball dishes to White. To the middle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Bulls have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
That one misses for Collins. The Hawks leading by 17. To the paint. That's good from Collins on the assist from Reddish. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ball finds White. Schroeder comes with the double team. Back to White. Out to DeRozan. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DeRozan's got 9 points.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's DeRozan. A 24-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Deflects the pass. Bridges with the steal. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Hawks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, a slow start for this team. What has to change as you work your way back?
Well, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the first quarter at all. Thank God we got to the free throw line some, which helped. But I think we could do a better job defensively. I thought we gave them too many baskets in around the rim. So we've got to do a better job shoring up the paint.
We'll see if the defense picks up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And now time to fill you in on some of the other NBA action. Out in Sacramento, the Kings have the lead against the Rockets. It's a 6-point lead in the third quarter.
Great matchup. Neither team is willing to give up ground.
And enough of our shenanigans. It's time to send you back courtside for the second half.
Shenanigans. You know what, Shaq? You're a world-class rapper, platinum albums, blah, blah, blah. Can you rap the word shenanigans in a rap?
Of course. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let me introduce you to my two favorite friends. That's right, baby. We're back with our shenanigans. The pandemic ends and the fans come again. Back to b-ball, y'all been famishing.
Ooh, drop the mic. Bars.
That was solid.
Bars.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you, Ernie.
Oh.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bulls trail by 21, so for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Horford in at the center filling out the middle. Count that one. 9 points for Zach LaVine.
And that's exceptional body control from LaVine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish. And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
The Bulls shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Williams a screen on Murray. And it's Ball penetrating, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Okongwu's checked in for Bridges. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Good on the three-point shot.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Now Ball. He has 5. With the drive, and Ball slams it in.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Young pass to Collins. Inside, and stolen by Williams. He kicks it to Ball. The pass to DeRozan. Over Murray. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
That's his second personal.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Collins finds Murray. Hunter on the wing. DeRozan defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter against DeRozan. And that one's good. Hunter, 13 points in the game.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Williams sends a screen for Ball. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Outside, Ball. Williams a screen on Young. Here's Ball. Blocked again.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Horford. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 17. There's a screen by Collins. Young for 3. Horford with the rebound. Bulls trail by 20. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Murray. Horford kicks to Ball. Outside, Levine. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Levine.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Young passes to Collins. Murray dishes to Young. Collins a screen on Ball. Lets it go from 11. Young, good. Young's got 14 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Williams sends a screen for Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the Bulls making a change also. Horton Tucker's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Ball hits them both. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Johnson sends the screen for Young. Dishes it to Johnson. Okongwu kicks to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Horton Tucker, the pass to Ball. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Johnson. Ball kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. takes the 13-footer. Atlanta with the rebound. Hunter's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Down low. Feeds to Okongwu. Count it. Okongwu's now got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Passes it to Williams. There's the dish to Horford. Outside, Ball. Horford sets a screen for Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. The Hawks leading by 20. Pass to Hunter. It's Okongwu, top of the key, to the middle. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Just needing a couple to fall. DeAndre Hunter oozing with confidence.
Levine kicks the ball. Levine feeling it out a bit. Over Murray. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his 5th.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Collins comes in for Al Horford. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Free throw good, Levine.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Johnson with a screen on Levine. Here's Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Horton Tucker. That one no good. Johnson with some nice D.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Young finds Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 10. And Young comes over to help. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Young dishes to Hunter. Takes it inside, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Kevin Herter's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bridges checks in. Second free throw, no good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Horton Tucker, the pass to Levine. And here's White. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
Schroeder passes to Herter. Driving the lane. Bridges kicks to Reddish. Schroeder outside. Okongwu with the screen for Schroeder. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Lightning quick first step from Schroeder. And phenomenal at throwing down that one on the drive.
Levine dishes to White. On the wing, Levine. He's got 14. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Hawks leading by 23. To the paint, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Johnson sets the screen for Levine.
Hawks foul. Kevin Herter. That's his second personal foul. Team fifth.
For Chicago, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Taking 2 shots.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You wonder, with talent around him, how much more Kevin Herter's offensive game can grow.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
One shot.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Collins. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Collins has got 8 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Schroeder finds Bridges. Nice move. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Bridges. The Hawks shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Reddish the pass to Schroeder. Here's Herter. Guarded by Levine. The 3. The shot will not fall. And the Bulls going the other way now. White with it. Okongwu covering. And Levine throws it down.
And blessed with high-level explosiveness. Levine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
Here's Herter. Bridges a screen on White. It's Schroeder with the drive. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the triple. Bridges got 10 points.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
And White kicks to Levine. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
At the line for your Hawks, Kevin Herter taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls. He's off on the second. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. White drives in. Outside Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's Schroeder. No good with the layup.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Collins. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Collins has got 22 points.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Murray. Miles Bridges is out there with John Collins. Then there's Hunter. And it's Young in at the point. And that one's good. Hunter.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Bulls trail by 21. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And both free throws good for Williams. Here's Young. The pass to Collins. Murray kicks to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Horford. Here's White. And a miss there on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Young finds Bridges. Tipped away. Bridges a screen on Ball. Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Driving in. The three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Hawks leading by 22. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Okongwu is checked in for the Hawks. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. The Hawks shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Hunter, no good.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Ball finds Horford. Outside, White. And Hunter over to help. And DeRozan throws it down.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. Young's shot is off. Bulls trail by 19 to the inside. And Williams with the stuff.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Young dishes to Murray. And there's the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
DeJounte Murray at the line for one shot.
One shot.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trey able to make the play.
DeRozan's shot is off. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Now here's DeRozan. Over Hunter. Hunter with some nice defense.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Ball against Young. Here's DeRozan. Looking to end the run. And it's good off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Bridges a screen on Ball. Murray against Williams, and it's Murray that time on the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 now on the night. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Outside, Horford. Pass the ball. Williams looking over the floor. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Now, here's Hunter. Stripped away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ball's running. Williams passes to Green. Here's Simonovic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Young with the ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Young. Stolen by Ball. Here's Williams. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Hunter. Bridges a screen on Williams. Spins. Hunter. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Green finds Brown. Ball with it. Bridges covering. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Such great vision from Lonzo, and the best in the league always know they have options.
Passes it to Hunter. Here's Herter from past the arc. Atlanta again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green kicks to Ball. Back to Green. Plays it up and banks it in. Green's got his first points in this one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Hunter.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Bridges passes to Young. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night. The Hawks leading by 16. And Young, here we go. And he makes that one. Young's got 21.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Horton Tucker. Horford sets a screen for LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. LaVine. Yes, sir.
Young dishes to Murray. Here he goes. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Now here's LaVine. To the left side wing. Horton Tucker. The pass to Horford. Over Hunter. Again, Chicago.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Young. Bridges a screen on Ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bridges against LaVine. Kicks it to Ball. Pass to Horton Tucker. Picked by Horford. Clock at 6. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Young finds Murray. Shoots from the elbow. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Ball, the pass to Horton Tucker. Picked by Horford. Horton Tucker, that's good. Horton Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Atlanta leading by 14. Young outside. Hunter against Horford. And Hunter, here we go. No good. He's made 9 of 15, shooting an even 60%. Ball kicks to LaVine.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Ball. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And that one is good.
When you have a big like Horford setting the screen and rolling to the bucket, there's sometimes nothing the D is able to do.
Ball against Young. Young is double. Hunter, no one around him, drills it from outside. Hunter's got 23 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Murray. He kicks it to Hunter and stolen by Horford. Now the pass to Ball. Here's Horton Tucker. He dishes it to Levine, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And that great athleticism and body control, reasons why Levine is just so dangerous inside.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for DeAndre Hunter.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Ball substitution.
.24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hunter against DeRozan. Hunter no good. On the wing, Levine. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Team 4. At the line for your Hawks, DeJounte Murray. I count 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Your Atlanta Hawks dancer. Look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 6, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
And that's his third. Team fifth. At the line for Atlanta, DeJounte Murray. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's an 8-point game.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer. Look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers. Ball substitution.
Five seconds left in the fourth. Gets the 3 to fall.
Offensively, Levine is totally in the zone. Defense is having a hard time shaking him off his spots.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Ball substitution.
And so the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court. That translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.